because the confidence is just as big a part as the knowledge is. And a lot of us know that. We were scared to start. Like, I was terrified to do a live video the first time, as were probably the majority of you guys. But you gotta have their back as their support system to push them past that and make them take the next step out of their comfort zone. Okay. And then the last stage is the self-reliant achiever. These are people that are independent. They like just take the information and they run with it. And we love those people because they're easy, but at the same time, that doesn't help grow us as a leader if we just let them go do their own thing. You've got to help. If you get one of those people, praise Jesus, hallelujah, but you also have to stay with them. You can't just let them go, because they're going to go out there and they're going to watch 900 YouTube videos. I know, because I'm one of those people. They're going to go out and consume as many trainings as they possibly can, not knowing that maybe those trainings were from 3 years ago, or, when the company first started. They don't know any better. They don't know the changes in social media. You have to stay with them. And like what I tell my new people when I bring them on is, there's a lot of trainings out there. There's a ton of information, and you are free to do with that what you want. However, for the sake of training you and keeping you on the right path, I want you to put your blinders on with me, and I don't want you going anywhere else. Like, I literally want you to no clue what's happening. Anyway, so you've got to stay with these people, okay? If you are not staying with them and you're just like throwing them to the wolves and leaving them, you've got to have their back here. You have to be their support system, even if they're people that are self-reliant and they're self-starters and they just take it and run with the business, okay? But if you're not growing, you're not changing, right? You're never going to change your life until you change something that you do daily. So I want you to think about what it is in your business that's holding you back. What is the one thing that you know you should be doing, but you're not doing it? A lot of times that's prospecting. It's messaging people maybe that you're terrified to talk to, but you've got to develop a system and a plan to make yourself do it. Okay. Find out what it is that you're not doing right now that you're putting off. And I want you to develop a plan and take action on it. That's the biggest thing. You can develop a plan all day, but if you don't implement the things that you should be doing, it's going to get you nowhere. It's just literally going to be words on paper and a bunch of lip service. You've got to take action and implement the things that you know you should be doing. So what I like to do is I like to think about my 3 to 5 things every single day that I have to get done. And I know a lot of us are working moms, or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you don't have kids, but your life's crazy. Find the 3 to 5 things in your day that you have to get done. There is absolutely no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And write those things down. And that's all I want you to put on paper. If you get this to-do list that's pages and pages long, which I know I could absolutely do, is fill out a freaking notebook of things I need to get done every single day. What's that going to do? That is going to overwhelm you. Okay? I want you to you guys, this is nuts. I'm going to try to wrap it up because this is getting a little bit annoying, but I want you to find the 3 to 5 things that you need to do every single day. Write them down, develop a plan, and you've got to grow yourself and hold yourself responsible. We go to school for so many years. We graduate from high school, 12 years in school. Some of us go on to college for another 2 to 6 years, 8 years, whatever it is. And after that, you've had all these years of people telling you what to do. But once you are done with school and you're done with that process and you have to begin your life, there's nobody telling you what to do. Okay. Nobody is as out there pushing you, say, okay, from 9 to 11, you're going to go here. From noon to 1, you're going to go here. Like, no, they don't do that anymore. You have to hold yourself accountable, and you have to be self-reliant and a self-starter and follow through with the actions that you need to do. And I think that's where a lot of people struggle in this business, is that they don't follow through with the task. They see the task, it scares them. They're like, I'll do it later. No, it's not going to work. When you know you need to do something, do it that very second. There's no better time than right now for you to take care of it. Because if you don't, you're just going to keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I know, because that is so me. And when I stopped doing that, things started changing for me. Okay. And then when I find myself outside of those 3 to 5 things that I'm supposed to get done that day, like if I have these 3 to 5 things and I don't have all of those done, and I find myself going to do laundry, or I find myself going to, shop online or whatever it is, you have got to kick yourself in the butt and stop that. You have to find those distractions in your life and be like, nope, scroll hole. That's a huge one for people. You've got to find where it is that you are getting distracted and cut that off, because if you don't, it's just going to keep delaying your progress even farther. Okay. And I know that that's true because people continue to do the same thing day in and day out and expect different results. They expect to rank advance. They expect to prospect and recruit more people. And that is not going to happen if you continue doing the things that you're doing every single day and expect a different result. That is the true definition of insanity. Doing the same thing day in and day out and expecting a different result. Insanity. So what I want you to start with, think about this going forward. Find the one thing that you're avoiding doing. Just one. Pick one thing that you're avoiding doing, and I want you to take action on it. And when you religiously do that day in and day out for a few weeks, a month, whatever it is that you feel like you don't even have to think about it, it just becomes part of your day, come up with another one. What's the second thing that you're avoiding doing? And I want you to take action on that. Okay. It's one of your favorite quotes. Yes, I love that one. Sorry, flipping through my notes here. A lot of times the reason that we see people quit in this business is because they don't see results fast enough. Okay. And results create sustainability. And that is where I think sometimes fail people, is that we don't help them along the way. We bring people into our business, but then we're like, what in the heck do I do now? You got to stay with them. Like I said earlier, if you don't stay with them and be their backbone and show them exactly what it is that they need to be doing, they're going to fall off the face of the earth. They're going to leave. They're going to quit. They're going to have all those doubts about they can't do this business. And pull up all those reasons before they joined why they didn't join sooner. Okay. They're going to say that's proof exactly why I didn't do it, because this doesn't work. You've got to get them over the I quit line. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard that, but that is usually a period within 1 to 2 weeks where people quit on their business because they don't have results. You got to get them a recruit. You got to help them get a sale. And I don't care if they sell a freaking eyebrow stencil for $9.50. You celebrate that like they just won the dang lottery, because there's nothing more inspirational and more exciting than getting your first sale or your first recruit. That gives you proof back into the business that this does work, and that makes them want to continue to go on and work even more and even harder. But I just want you guys to think about this last thing as we wrap up here. But I thought this was a really great quote. Think about back when what was your biggest accomplishment in your life? Or let's think about just in our business. What was the biggest accomplishment in your business? If you continually look back at that as the biggest thing that ever happened to you, no matter how big, no matter how long ago it was or how recent it was, you are not growing. If what you did yesterday still looks big to you, you are not growing and you're not continuing to level up in your business. I heard that and I was like, mind blow, huge. Such a great little nugget to take away. But just think about that. What was the biggest thing that you did? Does it still seem big to you? For me, I was like, oh my gosh, like for me, it was hitting Black Sash. I was like, yeah, like that was a huge accomplishment for me. And guess what? I slowed down, and that's what killed me. Like, you cannot look at your biggest accomplishment as your biggest accomplishment. You have to continue to push past that and grow up beyond and beyond. Anybody have any remarks, questions? Sorry, it kept cutting out on us, guys. That was a little distracting. Good? Oh, sorry. I missed it. I don't even know how to pull this up. Oh, chat. Okay. Yes. All right, guys. If you have any questions or if you just want to boo me, you can send me a message. Thanks for hanging out, friends. Hope you guys took something away. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great night. Anything you need, Kylie?
Does anybody have any questions for Ashley before we close it down? I'll see if I can, you recorded in 2 different segments, so I'll see if I can make something, work.
Liked it.
Hi, buddy. I
Can you
like
say
your
hi?
jam.
You're supposed to be in bed.